Good day, dear children of the cosmos. Today, we will talk about one of the most sacred concepts in the universe: twin flames. In this second of a three-part video, we'll discuss what are the most typical twin flame symptoms and signs. Meeting your twin flame is a life-changing event, and many people find themselves starting to understand their spiritual kinship. Many people claim to experience certain typical twin flame signs when they first meet theirs. Uncanny familiarity is among the most typical symptoms. People frequently feel as though they have known their twin flame for a long time when they first meet them. This is due to the shared soul connection between them. Other indicators include having strong feelings, having a spiritual connection, perceiving their partner's ideas before they are uttered, and having the impression that they can feel the other's emotions. When you meet them, you can also feel a tremendous sense of purpose. This is so because your joint spiritual path entails a mission. Take the time to check for these indications if you believe you have found your twin flame. They are proof that there is a spiritual bond between you two. You now recognize the significance of having a twin flame and how it can alter your life. But how can you tell when your twin flame will come into your life? There are actually 7 primary twin flame indicators that you may experience when you meet someone whose soul is similar to yours. We'll describe each symptom in detail and provide some examples of how it might appear in your life. The following are the most typical twin flame indicators. First sign. You both sense a deep soul connection. When you first meet your twin flame, you gain a profound understanding of their inner life almost immediately. When the two of you are separated, you can infer what they may be feeling, thinking, or even doing. Your twin flame will have no trouble getting this information about you because of the reciprocal nature of this intuitive connection. As a result, you'll have an exhilarating sense of knowing and understanding. Although you may have shared this kind of bond with others, it usually only happens after spending a lot of time with someone. However, this understanding comes naturally and virtually without effort when you encounter a twin flame. When meeting someone for the first time, this is frequently the first thing they notice. Second sign. You two have similar interests. It is impossible to exaggerate the value of hobbies in a committed relationship. Without shared interests, a connection may fizzle very soon. Fortunately, this is practically impossible after you find your soulmate because your interests will almost exactly align. You probably prefer the same kinds of literature, eat the same foods, and perhaps even had similar taste in movies when you were younger. More significantly, you will share your twin flame's values. You probably share a similar outlook on life and a similar set of commitments. For instance, you might have the same natural work-life balance, or both place a high importance on honesty. Third sign. The same thoughts and feelings exist in each of you. Twin flames are able to read each other's thoughts and emotions, as was previously mentioned. Even when they are apart, they frequently exhibit many of the same reactions at the same time. When you get back together and catch up on your days, you'll discover odd moments with synchronistic elements. For instance, perhaps in the middle of the afternoon, while you were having recurrent thoughts about how much you miss an elderly family member, your twin flame suddenly felt depressed. This mirror mental life is so similar to your twin flames that it's almost uncanny. You might even start to observe something or crack a joke at the same time. Fourth sign. Both of you are attracted to one another naturally. Soulmates are attracted to one another physically as well as mentally. This holds true whether the relationship is one of friendship or love. You'll have the want to be together, and being close will make you happy. Hugs and affectionate contact are likely to bring you a lot of comfort, almost as if just by being physically close to each other, you replenish each other's energy. In addition, twin flames who are physically apart from one another may experience agony and a need for touch. Because it appears like the logical choice, many twin flame couples decide to move in together not long after they first meet. Fifth sign. You both have the same dreams. Your subconscious mind is where the twin flame connection has its origins, thus this tie also affects your dreams. For starters, you might claim to have the same, or extremely similar, dreams, or you might report seeing each other virtually constantly. Twin flames frequently experience practically identical recurring dreams about one another, typically with a strong undercurrent of togetherness or unity. Rarely, twin flame couples claim to have recognized one another in prior dreams. Even if you have never dreamed about your twin flame, it's still possible that you have dreamed of something that symbolizes them, such as an animal or a place. In each of these situations, there is an instant recognition that typically occurs on both sides. Sixth sign. You both naturally and effortlessly understand one another. It almost seems natural to communicate after you've found your soul match. Talking to each other nonverbally is a fantastic quality of twin flame relationships. By conveying an emotion or concept with simply a glance or raised eyebrow. This is a particularly helpful quality in social situations because you always agree on whether you want to go and who you want to spend time with thanks to the subtle cues you give each other. From the foregoing, it should be clear that conflicts between twin flames are uncommon. Any differences are typically swiftly settled via sympathetic, attentive listening. After all, it's simple to adopt your twin flame's viewpoint. Seventh sign. You two are sincere with one another. When you're with your twin flame, you'll finally feel completely like you. If you're usually reserved and unassuming, you'll suddenly find it easy to express yourself. Even if you have a tendency to try to please everyone, you'll know that your twin flame doesn't require you to put on a show. Instead, you may just be who you truly are. My dear children of the cosmos, see you in the last part of this twin flame introductory video. Until then, stay safe and cherish life.